Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle and I'm Elvis Lassie on YouTube, and today we're going to be, it's Tribute Saturday, so we're going to look at this. It's not really a tribute to Elvis, but obviously it's all about Elvis. It's kind of like mentions Elvis, and it's Orion, Jimmy Ellis. Now this is a really interesting story because Jimmy Ellis was saying that he wasn't Elvis and he wasn't trying to be Elvis, but he sounded a little bit like Elvis, so then it affected him. So he was the world's impersonator but wasn't an impersonator, right? Something like that. And he wore a mask, Orion wore a mask, but that was part of his contract that people have said. And that and there was a really nice little comment here in the comment section, which I thought I would read out because it's important to be fair, because I don't know the story. I'm sure all you guys who do know, please put down the comments below and fill everybody in. I'll try and pin one of the comments that is the most informative so that other people who are coming to this video can learn a little bit more, because I don't know. But I seen this comment and it was from someone who knew Jimmy, and it says, when Jimmy had his biggest success as Orion, who was he being a tribute artist of? He did several albums with no Elvis songs. Jimmy wanted to be accepted for himself, which we friends who knew him did. He got his voice from his father. Jimmy was like a big kid, great sense of humour and a lot of fun to be around. I'll see you soon, my friend. So anyway, let's get cracking into this song. So I'm guessing, I've never heard it before. I'm not trying to be just like Elvis. So he's trying to say I'm not trying to be like Elvis. So he's kind of defending himself on here. So let's go and listen to it and see. And remember to put all your comments down below if you know about Orion and Jimmy Ellis and the whole story, because I'd love to hear more about it.
Now this song is not what you may think it is, but it's the way I feel inside. I've never seen so many imitators come to life since the day Elvis Presley died. I personally think they've done him wrong, and that's the reason why. When they ask me what I think, I give them this reply. Well, I'm not trying to be just like Elvis. I'm doing my best to make it all my own. 'Cause he didn't have to fake a style just to make it to the top. He just kept his faith in Jesus and became king on his own. Well, they traveled around the country, dressed in studded white. Scarves of silk they give away, I just don't think it's right. They claim it's just a tribute as they wear their phony smiles. But what have they accomplished? Because it's Elvis that draws a crowd. Yes, and I'm not trying to be just like Elvis. Yes, I'm doing my best just to make it on my own. 'Cause he didn't have to fake a style just to make it to the top. He just kept his faith in Jesus and became king on his own. Well, now no one admired him any more than me, but living off of what he did, I just don't agree. And if he were in my place and his death were yet to be, would he be singing my songs and imitating me? 'Cause I'm not trying to be just like Elvis. Lord, I'm doing my best to make it on my own. 'Cause he didn't have to fake a style just to make it to the top. He just kept his faith in Jesus and became king on his own. I said I'm not trying to be just like Elvis. Lord, I'm doing my best.
Okay, so trying to unravel that one in a nice way. Okay, I didn't expect it to go down that route, and it did. So let's try and unravel it a little bit without upsetting people. Okay, first and foremost, he's got a nice voice, and he's got a nice voice in his own right. So that's what he's trying to say. The bit in the middle that I didn't like, which was if Elvis had lived and or he had been Elvis, he would have been having the adoration. Was it something like that? I can't go back, but yeah, it was something like that. And I think that's really, really not good because people seem to forget the charisma. Like Elvis wasn't just lucky, and because no, you need to have all of the things put together to become a success like Elvis Presley. I mean, we're not talking about it's just this one thing. You can't put your finger on it. So you might have someone who comes along who's got an amazing voice, but they'll never make it because they've not got all the other elements. Elvis's voice was insane. His charisma was insane. His stage presence was insane. His looks were out of this world. His dress sense, his style, his hairstyle, his whole generosity for his fellow man, his kindness, his love, his partnership with a great promoter. So many things have had to come into balance for this one performer to be here. And it's not as easy as that. Or it would be done a million times over. And it's never been done again. I mean, never had the success like Elvis has. So, yeah, I kind of am on the fence for that part. And then the whole thing against the tribute artists, which I am not the biggest tribute artist fan in the history of the world. But I have friends who do love the tribute artists and see them regularly. And I would never want to be against them because there are tribute artists out there who love Elvis and who are trying to do it because they love him, kind of like me making my channel and singing along. It's because I love Elvis and I'm just want to show the passion and to elongate his memory. Now I know that there are a lot of poor impersonators which I think have done a disjustice to so many, because I have to admit I went to see ABBA in concert. No, it was the fake ABBA. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was brilliant and I was like that, oh my god, it's great. But how many ABBA tributes do you get? There's not very many. You'd probably count on one hand or two. Whereas in Elvis, the world, there is about 1 billion. I mean, every Tom, Dick or Stanley is an Elvis guy. I mean, we were over the shop and my husband met this guy and he's over from our next village and he's an Elvis impersonator. Like, who would have ever thought? They're just everywhere. So I don't know how I feel about it. It was kind of like a hatred of impersonators, a kind of love for Elvis, but also a song where he was like, well, I could have been as big as you, but you were lucky. You didn't have to do what I have to do, kind of thing. So yeah, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me what's more, because I might be completely off base there, and that's just one song, so it's kind of making me think about this guy's one thing, whereas I don't know the rest of the story. I do know about Orion, I can see him in the mask. So yeah, fill me in. Give me the knowledge. And yeah, put all the good, the bad and the ugly in the comment section below. Be kind if you can. That'd be great. And I shall see you on another. Bye everyone.